So then guys, I am an owner of a Windows laptop and of a MacBook too, and to own both of these is quite expensive. And one of the great advantages I've recently got a Windows laptop is because of the new Snapdragon X Elite, for example, and this Lenovo, what is really good, but yet it cost me a fair bit of money to get one of these. However, there is another solution what you can do, and that is you could actually install a virtual machines like Parallels on your MacBook, and this is a far cheaper option to do this. Parallels allows you to run virtual machines of Windows and other operating systems too, all on your Mac. So this means then you don't have to go out and buy yourself another laptop to do this. You can just run everything all on one system, what is really awesome. All your Windows apps and programs work exactly the way that you'd expect them to work, like on a normal Windows machine. And there's no compromise in performance either. Everything just works super fast here on an Apple Silicon machine like we have right here, for example. So if there are any kind of exclusive kind of apps to Windows, for example, I know that I can run them on my Mac with no problems whatsoever. The great thing is that all your files are actually all hooked up between the Windows virtual machine and also your Mac at the same time. Just take a look at this example here. I have a picture here, and if I just open it up there, you can see here I've got a picture of a bird, for example. I took a picture of a lorikeet, and then, for example, if I minimize down, you can see that I also have the same picture what is on my Windows virtual machine too. And then the great thing is that, say if I wanted to delete it on here, it actually disappears too on both of the sides of the actual physical Mac and also on the Windows virtual machine too. So the great thing is with this, you don't have to kind of move files around. Everything is just synced between both of the Windows and also the Mac operating system. But then there's also my favorite trick, what is Coherence. And what Coherence allows you to do is actually run Windows-based applications, say in Mac OS. What's actually happening is that Windows is running in the background, but you can access, say, like Paint here, for example, straight out of Mac. So you don't actually have to have, say, the Windows virtual machine open all of the time to actually access it. You can actually access it all within the Mac operating system, what I absolutely think is amazing. So with this, say if you were a developer, or let's say if you wanted to play computer games or things like this, the great thing is with that Coherence mode, you wouldn't actually have to boot up, like I said, the operating system. You can just run everything straight away on Mac OS, and it just feels right. It just feels perfect that we've got everything just all in one sort of operating system, as it were, that feeling that you've got that, what I absolutely think is amazing. Not only this, that once you've got everything up and running, you can actually change how many cores and how much RAM and how much storage you want to allocate to your actual virtual machine too, and also you can back it up and things like this. So a good example is, say, the Office Suite. Say your organization only has a license for Windows, so you could install, say, a virtual machine of Windows 11 like we've got right here, and we can still run Windows apps like we've got right here. Like I've got Word, and then what I could actually start doing is I could actually make something brand new if I wanted to do that. Let's say I was doing a travel sort of newsletter, and then I just download here. And then obviously what I can do is I can actually edit this and everything, and yeah, it's great. So I can actually just change it. So let's say this is Parallels like that, and then obviously I can save this if I wanted to, and I can even switch over to PowerPoint if I wanted to. And let's say if I was going to make myself something here, so you know, I've even got examples here where I can do the quick start of ideas and things like this. So yeah, I can do anything that I want. I can do that. I can even do Excel too, so I could even make myself a spreadsheet if I was doing this. So there we go, it's just downloaded that as a template, and then obviously I can change all of these bits and pieces. But something what you may have also noticed is at the bottom here we've also got the same icons here. So if you're used to the Mac operating system, you can still flick around here just using your bar at the bottom. And then also the Coherence tool too, so we can actually flick this, and then we can actually have everything, say, in the sort of Mac operating system. So right now this is Windows at the moment, so if I'm just drag these all out, this is great. So this is actually running in the Windows 11 sort of virtual machine, but obviously I'm running this over the top of my Mac operating system. What is really awesome that I can just flick between them, do kind of any edits or anything like that. There's no kind of slowdown or whatever. I can make everything full screen, or I can make things minimized, and it's great. And then the great thing is, if I wanted to, I could always just switch back again. I can actually just go up here, and then for example I can just exit out of Coherence, and then I can actually have everything back in, say, the Windows 11 instance, and I can have other things open too. So for example, let's say if I wanted to have a picture open here in Paint of my kittens when they were far younger, so let's make that a bit more smaller there, I can have that. And then again, what I can do is I can actually put this into Coherence mode if I wanted to, and then you can see at the bottom already I've already got Paint open. I can fiddle around and everything across all of these windows, and at the same time too I can open up Safari and have that overlap too if I wanted to use actually my Mac operating system kind of bits and pieces. What is really useful to have. It is also super easy to set up. All you have to do is just download Parallels from their website. Then after that, you just have to open up the actual application to the installer and let everything run there. And then after this, you actually get the choice of what operating systems that you want to install. So you can actually just pick Windows 11, and Parallels will go and fetch that from the Microsoft website, pull it down, download it, and then it will just follow through the normal installation process, and within a matter of minutes you're all ready to set up with Windows 11 on your machine. What is really easy and simple to do. There's also the Parallels toolbox too, what gives you a load of extra tools and bits and pieces, what is really handy, what you can have a good play around with. And what also is really great from Parallels is that they actually regularly update their actual kind of software all the time, so you're definitely getting the latest version. So whenever there's a new version of macOS or a new version of Windows, Parallels are also working there to make sure that both of these communicate correctly together, so you don't have to worry about any kind of bugs or anything like that going into the near future, what is absolutely amazing too. So if you want to do the cheaper option and not buying yourself an extra Windows machine and just have everything in one operating system and everything just working like in that Coherence mode, for example, or even having it as a separate sort of virtual machine with Windows, make sure you check out Parallels. And in fact, right now the guys at Parallels are offering you guys a 10% discount right now using the code what you can see displayed right here, and all the details are in the link of the description of this video, so do check that out, because like I said, I'm a big fan of Parallels and I will definitely be using it going forwards, and I think you guys should too, without spending out more money on, say, another Windows laptop. But with that, what are your thoughts? Do you use virtual machines, or have you used one in the past before, or even right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also guys, you want to hear the latest technology news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. And also, if you have also enjoyed watching this video, please also do press the like button. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.